Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Factorio Train World. And said like the end of last episode, I was going to try and figure out this filter setup, and this is what I have come up with. And as best as I can tell, this should be pretty good. I sat down and did it on a piece of paper, and the reason it always feels good, anytime you get anything with these belts the way they are, just the way that the belts work, if your ending resulting pattern like looks fairly symmetrical or fairly, like a pretty decent pattern, then you probably know you're on the right track, because it's just kind of the way the stuff works with this game is that, with the way the belts work and the splitters and things like that, because everything's just divide by two, divide by two, divide by two. You should end up with a pretty balanced setup, and this is what we've got, and it looks pretty balanced. And I believe this should work. And then this down here is our lane balancer. I did some math, or not math, I sat down on a piece of paper, and I used to put, I used to even go as far as putting like this and this at the, not that, but this and this at the bottom. And then I read that this is not necessary. And now I'm realizing that this is not necessary. So doing some math, this right here is literally all you need for a lane. I like the other one a lot because it looked balanced and it looked symmetrical. But this is literally all you need to lane balance 4 lanes based on some pretty quick little napkin math, if you will. So yeah, this should be good. So this up here is our filter. This up here will balance all 4 of the lanes, and then we can start spitting out what we have after that. So at this point, all we need to do is start connecting some stuff up. So let's connect this up and hope that my math and my stuff is correct. As you can see, I've surrounded this with light so I can see working while it was dark. I mean, this is only going to have iron and copper on this particular line, but we should see the iron over here, and we should see 4 lanes of copper right here. I'm hoping. Oh, I messed up somewhere. What did I mess up? Oh, I see it. There we go. Yep, make sure everything has an assignment. I think that is the only one I messed up. Okay, let's undo this, and let's see if I can put this in up here, if that will, I can put it right here actually. Okay, seriously. I'm gonna have to just give me a belt here so I don't know why it's not putting on top of the thing, but let's put it here. Alright, so this should come all the way across. Yeah, we're good now. So that was all that messed up was. I just misassigned one. Perfect. Well, then there we go. So that's that one. Let's bring the next one over. Don't need any of this. We will bring you over to here. And just because I don't want to mess up my light pattern, there's literally no reason to do this way other than I'm being silly because of my light pattern. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to run you up. Hey, it's about to get dark, so I'll be happy to have our light pattern now. Alright, so that one should come over here, and that should start lane balancing there. Then the next one would be right here, which we don't have that one set up yet. But all of these can be taken away. I'll just put these minerals, these ores, in their respective places here in a moment. Alright, still got iron, still got copper. Looking pretty good so far. Let me think. Yeah, let me double check my thinking. Yeah, because this will split half with there, so half will go there, and half. Yeah, this would be good. If I expand these a little bit. Yeah, this right here, the copper, you can even see is pretty balanced. So I think this is the correct thing. Let's go get us some more miners and just start setting up the rest of the stuff. We'll be reusing some of the miners that are already currently in there here in a moment, which will stop our factory for just a little bit, but it should be okay. There's our miners. I was like, where did I put our miners? Yeah, good. 100 miners, pretty good. Let's go check to make sure we're not getting blown up over here. No, they're doing okay. Ammo's getting a little bit light, so I'm gonna have to run over there with some more ammo here in a moment, but for right now, they are okay. And yes, by the way, this is completely ridiculous, but I kind of think it looks kind of cool. So just for fun, I'm going to do it. I mean, why not? This game is all about fun. Yes, there are some people in this game that would prefer to kind of go with what is the most efficient way to do something. And I applaud those, those kind of people. And there's some situations where I might try and go for max efficiency. But for right now, in this early base, that's a little bit, maybe going to end up being a little bit spaghetti and things like that, I am all for figuring out what is going to be just fun and figure out new patterns and new things, because that involves math for me, and I love math. Math is kind of my thing. Sure, we'll go ahead and hook that one up. And let's make sure we hook up the power poles. And power poles down the middle here. Oh, I guess we just needed that one right there. The rest of them are already hooked up. Perfect. And then we will turn these actually right here. Already basically in the right spot. They just need to be turned around. Is that stone over there? That is actually iron ore. Let's get rid of this for just a second, because that's actually going to be turned around anyway. Alright, that should get all of that right. Technically I could do this one, but that's really low, so that's okay. Let's do this. Run it down here. Should really be running the miners the one direction and then running on the belt on the way back, but oh well. 3.9k, why not? And let's just run the belts back, which actually I should have picked some more belts up while I was down near our mini mall. Let's go get some more belts. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Again, completely ridiculous and over the top in a lot of ways. There's better ways to do this, but I mean, this is fun. It's fun figuring out, like, it's all algorithms and formulas and I don't know. I mean, in a weird sort of way. And then this, I do computer programming as a job. That is my job, my day job. And this is computer programming to me. This is, here are your inputs, here are your outputs, here is the algorithm that you put in the middle to get the proper outputs that you want. That is all this game is to me, is putting the right inputs in the right places at the right time with the right, sometimes you have to optimize performance, when that means, I need more minerals to meet some sort of throughput, limit or something like that. Stuff like that. So it's really, let me just connect these for a second, just so they're running. All right, you're off one. So something did not look right here. Oh, it's because these over here are off by one. All right, start right there. It's gonna be out of power pose again. Grab enough. Oh, barely enough. All right, so you're gonna run over here. Run down there. And that'll start filtering into that. That actually is going to start getting us some more stone, which we're going to be able to see that show up here in a moment. Don't quite have coal yet, but that's okay. We'll get there here in a bit. In fact, this next line might have a little bit of coal. All right, how many miners do we have left? 50. Let's go get some more belts and miners and things. Let's actually make some more poles. We definitely know we need more of those. Make some more lights while we're kind of thinking about it. Get some more belts. Make sure we have plenty of those. Make sure we have plenty of miners. And let's go finish some more of this mining setup. It's kind of, like I said, it's crazy. It's insane, but it's the fun type of insane for me, at least. All right, miners. This should be fine. So I'll cover that. It'll line up just perfectly. All right, so let's start doing these. We're just going to slow down our wall production over there, but we don't need walls right this second. In fact, we've got enough walls for the moment. It's okay that we're continuing to make some more walls for the future, but for the moment, we are okay. So that's actually looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and cut this off because it's just one off of where we need it anyway. Pick up these miners. Pick up this power pole. Make sure we connect over here on the outer side. That should connect everything. Perfect. All right. If we do this, so we're going to need one more iron here in a moment to catch that outer edge. But that's okay. We'll do that here in a little bit. Oh, perfect. Locked up just right to get past that coal for now. There we go. Let's actually do poles back this direction. I mean, temporarily I'll move that to there, but we'll move it down in a minute. Alright, something to that effect. It's a little bit chaotic. In fact, we need to pick these up to line them up better. Alright, there we go. And then we can run down with the belt. Alright. Run this down. Now, we don't have... Well, we could do a whole nother one of these for this other thing, which might be what's needed to get the rest of this. The other alternative is to skimp a little bit on the throughput efficiency and do this instead. And that is send 2 of these inputs to each one of these things down here, which the throughput's not perfect at that point because unless we got like a faster thing down here, but it will get us all of these things at least plugged in for the moment, and then we can kind of go from there. So this one would come over here. Actually, this one will go over one more. And then this one would plug in here. If I can draw a straight line. All right, so that looks good. All right, so that'll get, again, the throughput is not perfect now at this point, but because we're feeding 2 lines into a belt that is ultimately becoming, well, I mean, it's ultimately becoming 4 lines, I guess, at the end. But because this, basically this line right here, these 2 lines are all tracing down this path of splitters to right here. Yes, once we get here, they become better balanced, but leading up to that point, they're kind of choked a bit, so it's okay. What we could do is replace this with reds at some point, and just not replace the belts themselves, and that would help a little bit. All right, let's do some more. I don't know. We don't need all this, but I don't know, why not? Let's just fill it all in. Can we get away with that? Yes, we can. Okay, let's go ahead and undo all of this then. It'll disrupt our production a little bit, but in the long run, this will be better for us. Because I keep chopping stuff up instead of picking up the miners. We do need an extra one on the end of there. Alright. This one should be fine though. Pick up all of these. Those miners. And let's make sure we plug some power back in just for the moment. What am I missing? Oh, it's not connected to the stuff over here. I was like, I'm missing a connection somewhere. There we go. That'll at least get me rolling. And let's go ahead and clear all this stuff out. Alright, that'll work. We need more miners again. Man, we're using so many miners. And I know we're oversaturating these yellow belts. This many miners in a row is too many for the yellow belts. But it's alright. It will ultimately, eventually, it will work through the entire line. So, in the long run, it is going to be okay. This is not our efficient setup. This is just our get stuff done setup. And I do want to make sure we try to clean up this entire patch, you know, because we've got all the materials here. Why not? All right, not perfect efficiency on the electric poles, but it's pretty close. Alright, there's that. Let's go fix this power pole situation over here. I think we're just missing like one or two in the middle here. Just one. Perfect. This right line right here is actually going to start getting us our coal finally. So that's a good line to get hooked up. And this one will go to the far side over here. There we go. Let's go pick up some more miners. And probably a few more belts. What's getting destroyed? Oh, actually, they're coming over here, huh? Alright, well, let's go deal with that because they are going to bust through that. I do have a few bullets on me, so we can go plug in for some of those guns that are along the wall there. Probably should also get me a radar over here as well, which I'm going to do that. I will run one of these power poles out that way. Okay, those guys are dead. Let's repair up the walls that they started to destroy. Okay, and let's plug in some bullets. Can't imagine we're going to get that many guys over here, so we'll just put a few bullets along the row here. In fact, we'll come back down here and pick up half of these other ones. Let's go ahead and drop down our radar while I'm in the area. Just a couple more, so we'll grab some of these. There you go. Leave those 50 bullets on us. That should be enough for this wall for now. If we get some more activity at some point, then we'll adjust, but this should work. What are we getting over here? These guys are actually out of bullets, so let's head over that direction. Probably should pick up some bullets on the way, but we need to go defend that first. How do we get over there? Come through here, probably. Okay, just go through the power poles because we run a little bit faster than going against the grain on the belts. No, they actually did get close enough for one of my things to kill him, so it worked out. Let's go ahead and stick you guys there. Grab a few of these bullets. And put them there. There's only two there. Something like that. There we go. And walls. Alright. So that'll keep us going for a while. Any other things that are out of ammo? Anywhere else that we can't see? Can't see that line up there, so we'll have to get that. You can see all of this, though. I don't need to see all of this because this is obviously our stuff. Unless, I guess, aliens pop into our own, behind our lines, which would be kind of funny. But we will deal with that if the time comes. Alright. So these are all going the correct direction. So next we need to clean up some of this stuff. Alright, we'll get the power poles plugged back in here in a moment. It's not like we're using all this stuff anyway. Alright, this will line up fine. Oh, I forgot to get more miners. When I was running down here. Also need to get a round of bullets to go run around, but we'll finish this off and then we'll go and do the bullets. I'll at least finish off this row and then I'll probably do bullets after that. Man, this is a lot of miners. This is insane. This should keep us, supplied at this base for a while, though. I mean, we should be good for a bit. Some pretty big patches, for early stuff at least. Obviously, late game, once you really get into some of the other stuff. Red circuits, blue circuits, things like that. These will not hold up, but early game, these are going to be fine. Yeah, 4.5K is fine. I feel like that's going to miss that little blip, which is not that big of a deal, but it bothers me. So since it bothers me, we'll run down this line like this. There we go. And belts. So I'm just going to have the full setup as well, right? Does it have stone over there? No, just iron, copper, or iron, coal, and copper. All right, so this one's need to go up and around. So we'll just bring it over here. I'll bring it right about there. Give us a little bit of space in case we need to do anything crazy, but it should work. Yeah, because we need to do the other two up through there. That'll work. There we go. And we can plug all this stuff in. Probably some redundancy here is actually going to be a good idea anyway. I don't know that these all will stay here, but some of them will. Oh, is that not connected? Oh, that's connected. These aren't connected. Oh, somehow I missed the connection. I thought these got connected. Because this one jumped a little bit. There we go. And these are not connected because I don't have the line down. Wait, are these not connected? These are connected. There we go. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, those up there should all be connected. It's just I was missing one in the middle. I'll get it figured out. These all seem to be fine. Good. Right, we'll start down here. I'm going to say this one kind of got a little bit of gap because of this one. There you go. That'll work. That is a lot of miners. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Between episodes, I will probably go around and put some more ammo out and finish off this, this mining situation. And then we can figure out what we want to do with the outputs at that point. So, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.